My partner and I received a fancy MILF frother for Christmas. I said MILF.
I know.
And
no one said anything, though. Did you catch that? How me and Travis are going?
Thank you. I'm very excited about it, and I've been making frothy milk drinks at home. When we have friends over, I make frothy milk. I offer to make frothy milk drinks for them, but they often turn it down. I worry this is because they're worried it'll be too much work for me. I want to share froth with the world. How can I encourage my guests to accept a frothy drink? And what should I try frothing next? That's from Frothy in the big city.
Man, it's been a while since we've had a full-blown mad person up in here.
Yeah,
it's been a while since we've had a real wild one like this.
I would like to try to help this person.
Please.
Because I feel like I have often been the person in their situation, right?
Sure.
I'm excited about something like that I think is very fun and decadent that maybe others aren't as like necessarily charmed by. And like recently, what a lot of people in my life, sort of like friends and family around me have started to communicate is that they do not like this.
Oh.
Like that they right. So this is an unenjoyable way for me to be behaving.
Right.
Like friends who I try to like, who are maybe like, to use this example, I'll make a frothy milk drink and just shove it in their hands. Stuff like that. They've expressed to me, sort of everybody I know is like, that's not something that they enjoy or indeed will continue to tolerate.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're working on making new friends, or?
I don't think you came to me for me to say stop it, but I have learned recently from a lot of people around me that the answer might be stop.
That's cool.
Stop
like
it.
it's like
just
the welder.
Just like cut it out.
It's like the welder thing. Like you have experience with this specific thing, so you can give kind of like evidence of the best course of action.
A younger me might have had some different advice, but this new me has had his eyes open quite a bit. And
see, this is fun because in many ways I am a younger Justin, and I was going to say a different thing.
Yeah, let's hear your thing, Trev.
My thing was,
and I'll like judge as like sort of third party because I don't give a fuck. So I'll judge for both you guys.
Here in the Midwest, we have kind of a secret menu of conversation.
Yeah.
Where like you offer once and then they say no because they think it would be an inconvenience. And then you offer again.
Yeah.
And then they say yes.
That's when it's clear you need it.
Yeah. No, it's really no trouble.
If
sometimes
someone
3 times.
If I was a guest in someone's house and they said, "Do you want a frothy milk drink?" First of all, my answer would be, of course, no. I don't want to drink any milk drink, but especially one that you thickened, one that you sort of carbonated a little bit. That's going to be a no for me, dog. If they offered it to me a second time, I would leave. That person has a bad relationship with the thing that they're trying to give you. And I want to be I want to get out of that. I already did say no. I have to get out of this house.
One time for Christmas, I think Teresa got like one of those like whipped cream canister things where you put like the CO2 cartridges in it. And like we were so excited. Like we had people over and like had made like pie and like hot chocolate and stuff. And we're like, can we have this thing? And I believe it was only used by Teresa and myself. And it was like an audition for the whipped cream canister to become a permanent fixture in our lives, and it failed the audition.
And as it often does. Yeah,
in the cabinet you go. Goodbye forever.
My favorite game is watching Top Chef when someone pulls one of those out and being at home like a wise asshole, just like that's gonna fucking explode, and it does it never works. It explodes every time.
Don't work. It's a pain in the ass, and then at the end of the day, no one is trying to solve the problem of like, I'm really not getting enough whipped cream.
Yeah.
Like you're not making, I need to get better, higher volume whipped cream day to day in my life.
Have you noticed that when someone uses even like just a can of whipped cream, there is a second of such terror as you push on the nozzle of like, at what pressure is about to spray out of here and just fling hot chocolate everywhere? Or like, it's never like a gentle buildup. It's like, right the first time, and it like everybody gets nervous for a second.
I think you simply can't offer it a second time. I'll leave the house. I'm your guest now in this instance. That's wild. You don't ask a second time. You need to work on your first sales pitch. You can only really get this question out the door one time. I'm kind of a tea guy now. That's like my new thing. I get nice teas and I have fancy pot for making it and I like it. I drink it every night. love a tea. And so when someone comes over and I want to give them tea, I'll be like, do you want some tea? I got the really good shit. Or like I'll say something to let them know, like,
nice.
it's going to
That's
be
a bit of
good
a
tea.
pitch.
So what could you say sort of about frothed milk?
One thing is, like, I'm doing one already. Like, I'm already frothing. Like, you could be mid-froth, like, whoa, this is looking pretty good. Do you want one?
Yeah.
Like that.
You
Here,
say-
take this one.
You say, don't make me be the only one frothing over here.
Yeah. I'm
Peer
frothing at the
pressure.
mouth.
Also, you could just go ahead and have a barista like outfit on and like have a counter set up with like a register and write their name on a cup and
That's
be like,
fun.
what'd you want?
Yeah.
One thing I've tried is if they say no the first time, kind of being pouty and petulant for an hour.
Ooh, I like that.
That's
Show
one
me how
thing
that
you
works,
might-
Justin.
Well, here's what you do. You do that, and then every 20 minutes or so, your wife will ask if anything's wrong. You say, no, seriously, nothing. It's fine.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, and then eventually you snap out of it. I don't know. Someone else catch it.
And you kind of spin the frother sadly in the air, just like,
Someone
like,
quietly knocks on your bedroom door and says, actually, you know what? I'm actually kind of jonesing for some frothing, if that's still...
It's way too late. It's way too late at that point.
It's too late. No, but I threw that thing away. No.
yeah, that's
Juice-
stupid.
Stupid. That's stupid. I didn't even actually have one.
Based on what you said earlier, Juice, I didn't know that this was an option to do what I'm about to do, but I don't like when you do that.
Yeah.
I don't like when you do that.
I know.
I do. It
But
makes
I'm
me
saying-
feel
here's a-
superior to you.
I don't say that enough to hope that you change.
But the
So-
reason that I know that I have this insight is that I have started to become, in this year of our Lord, 2025, my way that I'm being faster than fear. And I'm kind of like, I know we're getting ahead of things a little bit with the finale, but it's like, I'm just telling people what's happening up there now. I'm just telling people exactly what's happening.
You're sharing thoughts and feelings with people?
Not sharing.
Travis,
Okay.
you're doing the energy thing. Don't
No,
do
that
the
was an
energy-
honest-
This
see,
is a
that was
moment
a
of wonderful
sensitive
growth.
ask.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is that I'm just telling people that, like, for example, in this milk frother, if I were in this situation, I would say, hey, can I froth you a milk drink? It's really all I think about anymore. And if I don't make someone a milk frothing drink, I'm going to actually think about it all day.
Yes.
And you will say, what that frees people in your life to say is, yeah, I will take one for future reference. I don't like this, right? And that frees me from ever having to think about it again because they have said, I don't want it. And I'll say, okay, sounds good. But they didn't know to tell me to cut it out unless I told them how weird I was being.
This is something I started doing with my wife because there are many TV shows and books and things that I enjoy that she does not. And I desperately need to talk about them with someone. Yeah. And I will say, hey, I know you don't care about this thing. I just need to like say my feelings about it out loud for like 2 minutes. And then I won't bother you about it again. And she's like, okay, go. And she'll listen and go, oh, cool. Whoa, that sounds nice. And then we're past it.
So you're saying next time I offer someone tea, I should walk in and be like, hey, I say I'm kind of a tea guy now, but I feel like such a fucking phony about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Griffin,
I feel
you're
like
so close. Keep going.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, I say that I'm kind of a tea guy now because I buy it, but I buy a lot of shit. And I feel like a total phony. I think the tea is really good, but if I don't get someone to mirror me a little bit and tell me if my judgment about the tea is accurate or not, I'm going to feel like this for as long as I drink tea, which may be a minute and maybe the rest of my life. I don't know. Will you help me? Help me drink this tea and tell me if I'm full of shit or not. And if you say I am, cool, man. Next hobby. I'll get back into candy making or some shit.
Yeah.
Authenticate
I mean, whatever the
me.
thing is, it doesn't have to be a hobby. It could be like literally anything. You just say how you're feeling. I know. Yeah. But
That's
like
cool.
honestly saying it, right?
Yeah.
Like not in a way where you think people are going to be scared because a lot of other people are thinking pretty wild stuff too, you'll find.
Yeah.
And once people just start saying it all the time, it's pretty liberating.
That's the energy, huh? That's the energy.
That's my
I
energy.
finally
just
figured it
tell
out.
people-
That's all the
just
energy.
Tell people, hey, here's what's going on. And I'm honest with myself a lot more in that sense too. Because hey, it's been this way upstairs the whole time. I have no reason to think
They didn't
I might as well start. Listen. If the landscape ain't gonna change, I better start printing maps.
Yeah.
Because it seems like things are
That's
gonna be
beautiful.
this way for a
I
while.
love that, Justin.
They might add new guys to the Inside Out movie, but the old ones are still there. better.
Hey, where's the
still gonna watch 'em.
hyperfixation guy, by the way? I want to see that guy in my brain, in my inside out brain. That guy who's just like, man, 3D printing, though, like, it's all we've ever loved, right?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
all we've ever talked about.
Yeah.
We can go broke on filament, right? Right? We all love this.
Do the
We all
inside
love
out
this.
guys
This
have
is
littler
good.
inside out guys inside their heads?
Yes.
I didn't see Inside Out
It's the
2.
Cars universe.
Wait.
Yeah, the cars are inside the Inside Out guys. Cars is happening inside one of the Inside Out guys.
And it's telling them how to feel?
Yep.
yeah,
what to
it's,
think?
it's Miles Teller
Got
telling
him
them how
stuck
to
in your craw, huh? What a weird one to
Inside-
get stuck
inside
in
the
your
Cars
craw.
guy.
Miles and Miles today.
Inside of Lightning McQueen is Wally telling him how to feel. And
Yeah.
inside of Wally is Joseph Gordon-Levitt trying to get him out of there, trying to give him the kick to get him back up to the surface.
That's awesome. And the surface
Yeah.
is the little girl in Inside Out.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Okay, yes. Hey, thanks for listening to our podcast.